Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here at the ZWork Cnbc TV18 Defense Manufacturing Summit. It's a pleasure to have the Minister for Medium, Large, and Medium and Large Industries and Infrastructure in the state of Karnataka, Mr. M.B. Patil, somebody who's been a five-time MLA, a former Lok Sabha MP, someone who's handled portfolios like irrigation, home, water resources, and now, of course, medium and large industries in the state of Karnataka, something which is very critical for the Indian government from a GDP point of view. And we would be speaking to him about the defense industry. He is an interesting person. He is a civil engineer by training. He leads several educational institutions here in Karnataka, does a lot of social work. He has been very busy over the last 3 to 4 months, I believe. One, because of your son's wedding. Then you were traveling to the United States for several meetings, and then the assembly session as well. Lots happening in the country politically as well, Mr. Patil. But let me ask you about the defense industry. And Karnataka has historical roots when it comes to the defense industry. You've got over 10 PSUs, the likes of DRDO, ISRO, HAL, BEL, BHEL, BEML, all of them are here. Uh, Yes, and you've got more than 50 defense companies, 2,000 SMEs, 70% of the defense supplier base here in Karnataka. How do you think India today is poised to become a global manufacturer, a global supplier of defense equipment right now?
India presently uh, is emerging as a global hub, as you know. So we are forcing an turnover target of around 1.75 lakh crores by 2025, and exports also around 40,000 crores. And as you know, Karnataka has a major share of it. One is because of the ecosystem here, like you rightly said, HAL, NAL, ISRO, BHEL, BEL, and Institutes of Science. So many organizations, prestigious organizations, which are there pre-independence also. They all play a very vital role uh, for Karnataka in India to be the major player in the aerospace and defense market.
Uh, Let me ask you about the Karnataka Aerospace and Defense Policy that was launched in 2022. You recently said in an interview that Karnataka has ambitions of taking exports from Karnataka itself to about 25 to 30,000 crores in the next few years, attract at least 45,000 crores investments in the defense sector. You recently returned from the United States. What is the level of interest in US defense companies in investing in Karnataka and in India?
See, if you take overall, like out of the global 500 Fortune companies, more than 400 companies, they have their biggest centers next to US or even Samsung in Korea, in Bangalore. Their entire designing, everything happens here. So I did meet. I met with Boeing. I met with other all industries. They were all very positive. They are having one of Lockheed Martin, or everyone has Airbus. Everybody has this one for Bangalore, so that they want to grow in Bangalore. They want to associate in Bangalore. Bangalore being the only global city, dynamic city in the world, in India. Out of the 25 dynamic cities in the world, Bangalore is one. And naturally, this happens because we have a very strong educational system. We are pioneers in private educations. This one, before 3 decades, there was no engineering colleges in private sector in neighboring Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, and all this. Like Manipal, which started the pioneering this one. So we have a lot of talent over here. Talent, skill, it plays a very important role. And governments, as you rightly said, the policy, like we have 20% subsidy on land and the machinery, and that the PLI varies from 1% to, and it depends upon the size of the investment and employment. It goes to up to 2.25. So lot many incentives have been giving, and we look each case individually. When it comes above 500 crores, we have a cabinet subcommittee which looks into the matter, and based on that individual company or the organization, so what best can we support them? So this being the history of our state, and of course now we have after I being the industries minister, I have formulated vision groups for everyone, all these sectors. We have identified various sectors like Air Force and Defense, ESDM. We have have a vision group involving all these stakeholders. It's purely the industry people will are there in that vision group. Apart from the Invest Karnataka Forum, and we have a strategic committee also now. So by this, what happens is they can tell what they want,
Right.
and what is the global scenario. They can decide, and we are my chief minister Siddaramaiah ji. Although the industrial policy is there up to 2025, he said again you revisit that. Well, so we're coming with a new industrial policy also, and the inputs of all these vision groups will form our industrial policy.
Right.
So it is from them. It is
It's
not
very
from us. It
interesting to
is
see
from
that.
them. We receive it from them.
Yeah, it's